Aha, hello. Sorry, 1 second. I can't hear you. This might be my problem.
Take your time, brother. Take your time.
Thank you. You had a stream earlier. Is that correct, Jonathan?
It is correct.
Oh, how did it go?
Oh, it went wonderful. It was meant to be light and philosophical at the same time. I wanted to focus on being here for this,
Oh,
and but I
thank you
like
so much.
connecting with our community as often as possible. While I'm here in my office, let me
Yeah.
show you around a little
Wow.
bit.
Oh my, that was awesome. Very nice. There you
That's
go,
that's my
Starbucks.
office.
Great. So, why don't we take the opportunity today for the people watching to, discuss a bit about British and American English. So, my first question, just to warm up, like, do you have many chances to speak to British people, such as myself, or, Australia, New Zealand, other English speaking countries? And do you ever feel a bit of a language barrier between you?
Only when I want to use the word aluminum.
Oh my gosh, that brings back a lot of bad memories. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. Oh my gosh.
Aluminium. No, I tell them with great respect. I say, the people from the UK,
Mhm.
they English came from England.
Yeah.
So if anyone's talking funny, it's me.
I mean,
So with respect, the UK is the birthplace of English. So as much as we Americans will make fun of the accent of the people in the UK, English came from England. So if you're going to learn it where it was born,
mhm.
and I really mean that. I'm not trying to butter you up, but um, aside from that, I don't see anything different. Except when I was a young man and I was in Portsmouth
Mm.
and someone came up speaking to me something that wasn't English. I to this day it was not English, and the cops were from black and white movies because they still had the tall hats, and I'm
Oh
like, what is going on here?
that was crazy.
Yeah, and he came up to me. He said, "Hey mate, got a fag?" I said, "What?
Oh
What did you say?"
no.
I'm 18. I was 18 years old. You
Wow.
got a fag, mate? And I was like, hold on, buddy, hold on. Say that again. Say what'd you say?
Oh my,
A
that's hilarious.
cigarette, mate. A cigarette. You got a cigarette? I'm like, no. So he had a choppy British accent. I'm sure there are different versions, but
Definitely.
English spoken properly
Mhm.
can sound elegant.
Mm.
In the UK, English spoken properly.
Mm.
In the United States, even removing contractions, I encourage them
Mm.
not to use contractions
Mm.
because when you say will not instead of won't,
Mm. True.
or it sounds the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to be a song, and people with an accent, wherever your accent's from, speaking proper English, the impression on me is that they are intelligent and capable. But if you speak with slang and
Mhm.
weak, lazy English, and you have an accent from another
Mhm.
country, I think you're lazy and you're unintelligent and incapable. First impressions can be changed, but shouldn't you have the best first impression possible?
True. No, that was a very detailed and really eye-opening answer, I have to say. Um, because I take before we jump into the presentation, um, I can see where you're coming from, and it actually sounds like you're more passionate and more of a purist than even the British person sitting right here now. Because the way I see it is like lots of people. I worked in Japan, which has had a long history with America. And the funny thing is, I went there for a year and a half to teach in some elementary and middle schools, and that's the word there, elementary and middle. When I came back to the UK, I was saying things like trash and, soccer. Because when I was over there, if I said football, they would say,
Yeah.
"Do you mean soccer?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, soccer." And then after being
Oh,
corrected so many times, I would say, "Oh, so when I was in primary school, everybody would be like, huh?" And I would say,
they
"Oh,
corrupted
sorry."
you.
Exactly. So they said, "Oh, you mean elementary school?" And I was like, "Yes, elementary." And after being corrected so many times, even as a teenager,
Right.
you just give up and you go the path of least resistance, right? I guess the way I see it, American and British English, there's always a debate, and some people become particularly overheated and passionate about their version of English. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, yes, as you mentioned earlier, there are like less educated ways of saying things. But as for general American and British English, they're just different flavors, and variety is the spice of life. So why not have both? But yeah, everybody usually has a preference. So, but if you don't mind, why don't we jump in? I'm going to quickly share my screen. Wonderful. Okay, so the audience, the spectators, you in the live stream watching us right now, you can guess along. What do you think are the British and American versions of this? So yeah, Jonathan, you can go first. What is your version of this?
It's a rubbish can.
He's already got it. Oh my gosh. And then
It's a trash can. In the US, it's a trash can.
And we would say a rubbish can in the UK. Actually, no, rubbish. Well, actually,
Container.
we do say rubbish. We do say bin as well. Rubbish bin, rubbish.
Rubbish bin. Ah, okay. This is fun. Oh, you already put it up there. Good, good, good.
Yes.
I like it.
Exactly. So
nice.
The next one, of course, what goes into a trash can? What would you say, John?
Rubbish.
Rubbish. You've turned British. I guess I'll go with the American. A bit of trash, I believe.
Trash.
There we go.
But we wouldn't say a bit of. That's British.
Wait, really?
Well, you like a bit of trash in your can?
Okay. Wait, so how do you say a bit of in American?
We don't. We just say trash. Or maybe a little trash in your can, but it just doesn't flow right. Trash in the trash can. We cut off some of the extras.
Okay.
But
wow.
Yeah.
I learned something new today. A bit of is
That's good. I like this. I had no idea this was gonna happen.
No, that's also a bit of surprise, but very nice. And then the next one, what do you call this, Jonathan?
Wow, this is a semi truck. It's a semi truck or 18-wheeler.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, from the native himself. I would probably call this a lorry, but I have a question. You said semi truck. What's the difference between a semi truck and just a truck?
I don't know because semi truck is just a truck would not have a trailer. A semi truck has a trailer like this, and often a living quarters, a cabin behind, and some of them are quite big, almost like a little apartment if they travel cross country. But this is what we call semi truck or 18-wheeler because it has 18 wheels.
Interesting. Okay,
cool.
Go. Thank you very much. Okay, so the next one. Okay. So this building, I'm referring specifically to one part of the building or a place where one
flat.
A flat is more British than me.
Apartments.
Very good. Yeah.
Apartment is in English.
Exactly. And just be careful. What would you call the building in its entirety, like all of this together?
An apartment complex.
Yeah, you would say complex, wouldn't you? Wait, is that the British answer or the American answer?
That's an American apartment complex.
Right, it is.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Or in Korean, it's pati.
That song, isn't it? It's really viral. Yeah, apatu, something like that. Oh my God.
Apatu.
So, what was it? Apartment complex. We would say a block of flats. A block of flats.
A block of flats. Boy, that would really confuse us. I had to take the British accent off my voice assistant because I was on the highway and she said, "Get off at the slip," and I was like, "Where's the slip? What the heck?" God. So I had to change it to Australian because they don't say words like slip. I didn't know that. It's a block of flats. That sounds so odd.
Yeah, it does. And oh my gosh. I mean, it gets even more confusing later on, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Let's go.
For now.
Oh wow!
Up a baby in like a burrito. What do you give to a baby?
A diaper.
A diaper.
We call those a diaper, or it's named after the brand name Pamper.
Oh,
so I need to get.
I never knew that you called it a Pampers. I knew of diapers, but jeez, yeah. So in the UK, we just call them a nappy.
A nappy. Wow.
Yeah, I have no idea why. Maybe they like to take a nap after I don't know, fresh nappy.
Oh,
I have no idea.
etymology can be really
It
interesting.
could be etymology. In Japanese, they call the X-ray rentogen, which basically is the name of the creator or the inventor of the X-ray. So maybe it's something similar.
It is. Xerox used to be the name of making a copy because Xerox being the first, one of the first copy machines.
Right.
So people would say, go make a Xerox,
Really?
like go make a copy.
What?
Yeah, they had such an impact that
Hmm.
the name of the company became synonymous with the activity. So
There you go. It's a bit of history there. I never knew. There you go. I feel like my IQ is increasing by the minute. Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Thank you very much.
nappy.
So what would you call this, Jonathan?
Oh, is it a hood?
Oh,
The hood of the car or the car itself?
very good. So we're talking about the part that lifts up if you have a problem. You wanna
Ah, the hood or the trunk in the
hood.
back, or the frunk if it's a Tesla.
What is
The
that?
frunk if it's a Tesla or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini because it's a trunk in the front, meaning there's no engine.
Really?
The engine's in the back.
Wow, that is fascinating. I did not know that. I'm learning.
What do you call it?
So we would call this a bonnet. A bonnet. I have no idea why.
A bonnet, like a lady puts over her head
Is that
and ties it.
Isn't that a shower cap? No. Wait.
Like no, well, it could be, or from Little House on the Prairie, 1920.
Right. Hi, is that also called a bonnet? There you
A
go.
bonnet is the front hood of a car. Wow, guys, learning a lot here.
But I'll be honest, as I said earlier, I have said hood before, so my English is a hot mix, so not great. Another way of saying very tough, maybe a more casual. I'll give you guys the British version first then. This knackered, absolutely knackered here in the UK.
What? Wow.
Oh, knackered. Oh my gosh, get me a...
We are very tired. I'm knackered.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Or you could say I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
I'm exhausted.
exactly. That's it. To be honest, I think exhausted is just general English. I never thought it was specifically American. I think you can use it in both.
Okay, and that's how you'd say it? Exhausted. I think you'd say something like exhausted.
Well, maybe if we go back 100 years and look at the news or something, but
I'm a little exhausted.
I'm a little exhausted. Oh my gosh. No, but nowadays we just say, oh, I'm knackered. But we do also say exhausted. So
I'm knackered. Wow, wow.
okay. All right. What about this particularly cozy
Oh.
item here?
That's a sweater.
That's a sweater. Interesting. I wouldn't say sweater. Any ideas, Jonathan?
I have no idea.
Begins with J.
Anybody in the chat?
Oh,
Sweater,
yeah.
a jersey. Well, no, jerseys here have like the team name on them.
Yeah, that's what I
So,
thought.
yeah.
We would call this a jumper. Jumper.
A jumper?
I don't know where it
Huh.
comes from. So the next one, we're about halfway through. This is a clown.
Oh, okay, okay. The other, okay. What would you call that?
What do you call these?
I would call them jeans or pants.
Ah, okay.
If they're made out of jean material, obviously
Yeah.
they're jeans, but
Okay.
otherwise pants,
I
P-A-N-T-S.
think that was the word I was looking for here in the UK.
You're going to say slacks. Oh, trousers.
Yeah.
Oh, trousers.
Do we say slacks? I haven't heard slacks in the UK.
Slacks are more of a dress material though, so it wouldn't be casual. They'd be slacks, but
But there you go. Yeah, pants in the UK refers to underwear. So you would wear trousers on top of your underwear, or pants, we would say.
that's interesting. Trouser. I've heard that before though.
Yeah.
In fact, I may have heard it from my parents because they were older. They were 2 generations older than me, so they might have used that word trousers before.
Yeah. What about this one? Something you see.
Oh, it's a trolley.
It's a trolley. Perfect pronunciation. Absolutely.
Shopping cart. It's a shopping cart here.
Yeah.
Shopping cart or basket, yes.
Yeah.
Because I've had people come into my store and we have trolleys and we have four other different kinds of carts for people to collect things,
Oh, really?
construction things,
Yeah.
and they say, "Hey, mate, where you keep your trolleys?" I'm like, "My what? The trolley? It's next to the bus station.
Yeah.
It's down there."
Right. Wait.
But
What do you
trolley,
mean by trolley
shopping
next to
cart.
the bus station? What does a trolley mean in US English?
A trolley is a transportation device that travels by track and or by electrical wire.
You mean tram?
So tram, yeah, but it has to be on a track or controlled by a electric wire.
But all right. So why don't we have a look at this? This is quite a cute looking device that we
Oh,
have.
that sucks.
I hope you all got that very, very well timed joke then. But
It's a vacuum.
it's a vacuum.
It's a vacuum cleaner.
Um,
It's a vacuum. Uh-huh.
In the UK, we call him this little boy Henry Hoover. We'd like to call him a bit of a Henry Hoover.
Because Hoover vacuum cleaners.
Exactly. Wait.
Yeah, see, another item
It's
named after the company that it is. It's a very popular
Oh, jeez, I didn't.
vacuum company.
Wonderful. And we have this. You might have this in your living room on the table if you have a few guests.
Oh, biscuits.
Oh, biscuits. Very British.
No,
Tea.
no, it's cookies.
Cookies.
But biscuits, if you get a biscuit here, it's going to be bread
Right.
that's been baked.
That's right. Yeah.
It's going to be bread that's baked and it has risen,
And it's
and you have it with dinner, or you can have it with gravy, biscuits and gravy. It's a salty bread versus a sweet cookie.
interesting. Because when I hear biscuit visually, like US biscuits we put in, I believe they look very visually similar to our UK scones.
Yes.
But what you put
Yes.
inside it is very different. Or rather, wait, gravy, do you put it inside or on top?
We don't typically put things inside ours except butter.
Right, okay. So it's usually as a kind of, put on top. Yeah, there you go. I mean,
Yeah,
Every
this is very interesting.
it is. Yeah, every country kind of has its own twist on things. All right, I think we're almost there. Just a few more to go. How would you refer to a friend casually, Jonathan?
Oh, that would be my mate.
Your mate. Oh, so
No.
she's
My,
got it.
I'm just kidding. My friend, yeah, just friend actually.
Just friend.
We had some slang terms for my buddy, my friend, this my partner, but we didn't mean like life partner, like my brother.
Yeah.
If I call people my brother, it means we're close in
Yeah.
agreement with, our moral code or
Yeah.
what we believe in.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, there's a slightly kind of different nuance to all of these, or you could just treat them in the same way. That's fine too. But pal, bro, buddy, dude is a interesting
No, you wouldn't say it's my dude.
My dude,
That's weird.
Going?
That's my dude. You might say that like an opening, like when they come in the room, yeah, but you wouldn't say, "Hey, what's up, my dude?"
Yeah, it gives a very
Yeah, but yeah, hey, dude.
yeah
How's that
surfer vibe kind of thing. But what about the phrase? This is quite interesting because I've seen it used as a gender neutral term. That is, guys. Like, hey guys.
And it's been that way before
Yeah.
gender was a topic of conversation.
Right.
So I say with people at work, my customers, and there's no offense taken. It's not masculine implied, but a couple of ladies I might be talking with, and I'll say, "All right, guys, see you later."
Yeah, it's interesting how things change, and that's the kind of annoying thing, right? Things are always evolving, things become outdated, new slang, as you were saying. But
Yeah.
yeah, all right. So, yes, as Jonathan said, friend, buddy, mate is quite common here in the UK.
Now, mate is used in our Navy, in the U.S. Navy. Yeah.
Is it anything related to like crewmate or something like that?
Yes. But it's just mate. Yeah, because you're both on the same ship.
Yeah.
Mate.
I guess there's a special bond, between those people
Shipmate.
in the army. So
Oh yeah, you go through trauma together.
exactly, yeah, I need a special word for that. Oh my gosh. All right, the next one. This one's quite confusing for many speakers.
Well, it depends. I mean, you mean graduate or the facility, higher level? Okay, so the facility, university or college.
Facility, yeah, university or college, exactly. What would you say in the US?
Both. It depends on the facilities. So, yeah, some are universities which have many buildings
Right.
and have a campus versus a college that usually is much smaller and not as notable, like
Right.
like you know what I mean? University of California,
Right.
Santa Barbara, UCLA.
Mhm.
Those are really big, well-known, prestigious
Mhm.
educational learning places.
Yeah.
Whereas I went to community college, which is a lower budget. So a lot of people will go to community college for 2 years and then finish their degree in college where they can get, university, where they can get the endorsement from the university
Right.
because it's cheaper. But universities are more well known and prestigious, harder to get into. What do you call it?
We would just call it a
We
university.
We call it prison.
We call it prison. Oh my gosh, get me out of here, please. There you go.
Oh, so you call all higher level of education university.
Pretty much.
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Whether it be
Okay.
private, public, prestigious or not. We like to keep it simple. We just call it a university. But going, on a related note, I was under the impression that you called it just college, but as you just explained, it depends on the type of facilities that you have. I do have one question for you, Jonathan, as the, resident US expert. What is the difference between junior high school and middle school? Are they the same?
Nothing.
Nothing. They're the same.
They're the same.
There you
Mm-hmm.
go.
Mm-hmm.
All
Good
right.
stuff.
And then we just have two more before we can finish for today. If you're feeling a bit stressed from work, you might go on.
Go on. Go on.
Go on.
Go on holiday. Go on holiday.
Holiday, a nice holiday to the Bahamas.
Vacation.
Vacation. There we go. Very nice. There you go. Yeah, how did you become so familiar with British terms and how we say things?
I really don't know. No, not at all. I don't even watch TV. The
Okay.
thing is my brain is always absorbing information that I don't know it's doing, and it comes out. I'm surprised at the words I know or the thing. It's a mystery, guys. I don't know.
There you go. Your brain is like a sponge.
But it also rejects other stuff.
Unfortunately, we don't get to choose what goes in or out. But
Right.
All right. As for the final one for today, what would you call this contraption?
Oh, that's called a lift.
It's a lift, is it? Interesting.
No, it's an elevator.
An
It's an
elevator.
elevator.
Elevator. Wonderful.
Vertical trolley.
Vertical trolley. I like that. A vertical trolley. Wonderful. So there you go. I think the kind of lesson for today is just like you can learn one or the other, but most of the time other natives will understand the other version, and if they don't know the word, they can usually guess from context. So yeah, there you go. Thank you so much, Jonathan. That was very eye-opening.
It was great. I'm so happy. I hope it's the first of many collabs.
Great thanks to Jonathan for coming on today.
All right. Cool.
So much, Jonathan. Please have a wonderful day. Take it easy, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. Okay?
All right, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You too. Thank you so much. Take care. There we go. What a marvelous occasion. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to end the live stream now. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.